Hey guys, it's Justin here. I'm gonna do a quick tutorial today on men's highlights, guy highlights again. I did them before and I'm gonna change it up a little bit. Last time I did just the tips of the hair. This time I'm gonna do it from the root up. Whenever I'm highlighting a guy with short hair, hair, does that work? I don't wanna have bleach coming from the root. There's nothing worse than a guy with short hair looking like he has like stripy highlights, you know? So what I like to do is, obviously I need to use a little bit of bleach on somebody with light hair, but I don't want it to be coming straight out of the scalp. So I'm gonna use like a high lift tint at the base of the hair shaft, and then as I go through the tips, I'm gonna pull through like a bleach with 10 volume. So the high lift tint that I like to use on all of my blondes is the Framisi high lift tint. Is that the right way? Yeah. And I like to do a combination of SSC and SS Plus. Plus is just a booster, and the C has a tiny bit of an ash pigment. I like when my blondes have a little bit of a tone to it, so whenever you're using bleach, a lot of times it can just kind of take all of the pigment out of the hair and it just kind of looks like a fake stripe. So I want it at the base to still have a little bit of pigment going into the really bright pieces. And I do that within the same foil. So the high lift tint at the base of the foil, and then through the tips I'll do the bleach with 10 volume and fold it into the same foil. It just kind of creates like an ombre effect, I guess, where it's a little bit more natural going into a light color. When somebody's hair is really short like this on the sides, I'm never gonna highlight this side. Nothing's worse than seeing those kind of like tiger stripes on the side. His hair is light enough that I don't have to really worry about it. And again, if the highlights aren't coming out really, really blonde from the scalp, it's not gonna be too much of a contrast. I just want it to blend into the highlight, and I only want these pieces up here to be the blondest bit. When all the highlights are in, I'm gonna go through and just kind of pick my money pieces and just kind of paint a few balayage pieces just to get some more pop out of those. And keep it really nice and natural. At the end, we're gonna shampoo with the purple shampoo by DP Hue, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all those highlights in, put the balayage pieces in, throw them under the dryer for about 5 minutes, and then let it process for about 25. Again, there's no real timing for processing. It's not like we're covering gray here. I just want to open the foils and check to make sure that it's at the level that I want it to be, and I don't want anything to get too white and bright where it looks like fake. So I'm always looking for the color inside the foil to kind of, on a blonde like this, still kind of look like the inside of a banana peel. Do you know what that looks like? It still has a tiny bit of a yellow pigment to it, but nothing too like obviously brassy or yellow, but you want to have a little bit of a golden tint to it. So here we go. I've got the color all mixed up. We're gonna go ahead and get started here on his highlight. I'm just gonna go through and do kind of back-to-back highlight. Again, like I said, high lift tint at the root, a little bit of bleach with 10 volume through the ends just to get that extra bit of pop. And then after that, I'll go through and paint some of the balayage stuff. So here we go. so all the foils are in. Now I'm gonna go through and just kind of add some balayage pieces. Is the microphone on, Angelica? I'm just gonna add a few balayage pieces just in areas where I want it to pop a bit more. So in between the foils, I'm gonna go through and just kind of paint a bit with my Gaitang balayage kit from Pravana and lay some cotton in there just to keep it nice and neat. And then we'll throw him under the dryer.